Good afternoon, everyone. It's 3:20. I'm doing this live because I did because I didn't the the picture to make the picture look good, right? I'm gonna do that right now. And with with any pins, it's kind of like a pin and pin thing, but a little bit different than the normal pin and pin. If it all works out right, I'm gonna make a key so I can, or at least a key to make this bidding for us to work. Alright, I made the key. Hopefully the camera's still going. Here's the bidding I chose. I don't know if it's can be seen or not. Let me see if this fitting's still going. That's bidding. This one's going to be going in the first number 3. And I'm going to see if I can't make this work. Let's see, number 3 is 219. Number 3 is a 219. Do and make this pin. If I can't get it to work, do it for me. I would greatly appreciate if possibly make this particular pin for me. My eyesight is bad, and it's gonna be a rough one to try making, but I'm gonna try to do it. I'm only gonna do the one because this would probably take forever to do. Trying to find the right pin for this. I believe that's the one that'll work. Okay, that's the size I need. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to make a 5-piece pin. What I want to do is I want to make the bottom of the bottom key pin. I want to make it thin down, so it's like to make a pin and pin kind of thing. But what I want to do is I want to make it so that it's 2 pieces for this part, the bottom part, the bottom for the pin and pin. And what I want to do is make a top part like pin and pin, but the inner pin on the top, I would like to maybe go into the pin, into the other pin in the top, maybe maybe like a little bit. And then what I want to do is I want to take a thin down piece, and put it inside the bottom of the top pin where it lines up with the top pin. And the bottom pin is thinned down, and there's like a little bit that sticks into the outer pin, but it doesn't go all the way to the top. It goes a little ways, and then I want to be able to put a piece of a thin down piece of pin in between that hole that in the bottom. And then when the bottom part of the pin on the bottom is lifted, it sends that piece up level with the bottom of the top pin and the bottom of the bottom pin to make the shear line. I'm thinking maybe that's not gonna work. The 5-piece, it might have to be 6-piece. I don't know. And I don't think 5 would work. But anyway, that's what dies, like I said. And just figuring it out is gonna be the tricky part. So I'm gonna start with doing the top. Try to do a top pin, the outer pin. Go from there, I guess. I'm gonna use a I'm gonna use a 190 for the top. I'm gonna try to put a hole through it. I don't have all the kind of tools that a lot of people have. I just have this thing, and I'm gonna try holding a drill bit for this thing with a pair of pliers while this thing's going, and hopefully I can get it in the right place and it works. And I'm gonna share something with you right now while I get this out. When I get this out, when the Trilockathon comes along, the first place prize, a pin kit refill, the .005 one. It's just going to be the refill. It ain't going to be the case. And one of these things, it's a 278 piece rotary tool kit. It has a lot of good stuff in it. I figure that would work well with the pin kit. It's got all these bits here. I got a few bits missing because I got them elsewhere, but it's got all these bits, and it comes with a couple different sizes of these things down here, and that's what part of the first prize for the Trilockathon is going to be. I'm sure Steel Pinnings will show you the rest. I am going to try to make a hole in the center of this pin. I guess this would be a good. No, this is too small. Let's see, where's that pin? Where's the pin at? Oh, that's actually right. That's actually the size I can use. I'm gonna set this over here. I'm gonna try holding this drill bit with a pair of pliers while that spins I don't know how well this is gonna work. I guess I'll find out. I'll go a little on the slow side. Not steady-handed, eyes are not that great. Try doing this. Probably gonna stink at it. Because I don't have the right stuff to do this. And my eyesight is terrible. Can't tell what happened there. Alright, looks like it went through. It's an awful big hole. I probably could have used a smaller bit, I guess. That's alright. There it is. I don't know if you can see through it or not. Is it even still going? Okay. Now I'm gonna try and I'm gonna cheat a little here, and because I don't want to play around with it so much to make a inside pin for the top and bottom too much. So I'm gonna use one of these. Actually, I'm gonna use I'll use this to actually make. I'm gonna actually use this to make the piece that I was talking about. I'm gonna file it. See if this works. I'm gonna grind that down a little. See if this will work in there. Okay. I gotta take off. I have to probably have to use 2 of these things. I have to take off at least. That much and more. It's a little more than that much. I have to file it. I guess use the file. Use the file. File it. I'm gonna see if this will fit in here. Probably gonna get wobbly because of the size. Let's see here. Just tighten it down. Looks it's gonna be a wobbly one. Looks like. That's a little too wobbly. I guess that's how it's gonna do it, I guess. Okay, I lost that one somewhere on the floor here. I do see it now. Guess that trick wouldn't work. Play with it for now. I don't know how to do this very well, but I use a saw and the vise. Got an idea. Got an idea. That's not gonna work either, I don't think. I'm going to have to grind it down with the grinder, I guess. much smoother than I thought it would. Okay, put that in there. Okay. I'm gonna use this to hold it like that so I can what the heck, that fell out. There's the tricky part, keeping it together. There it falls apart. I'll work on it. Okay. Now, get another one of those. Get one of these ones, shorter. I have to grind this down like that much to start with and see what happens. Such a little thing, it's hot. Need to grind it some more. Well, that's a tiny, tiny piece there. Didn't even grind it flat either. I definitely am not gonna make any more of these. I just thought I'd try this interesting idea. I hope the thing's still rolling. I need my tweezers so I can pick this up and put it in there. Don't need that anymore, I don't think. This thing. going too short with it. Looks like. I got a remedy for that. Rather than trying to make another piece like that, just get another one of these things and grind it down. More. Just a little more. There, see if you, I don't know if you can see it in there. The inner pin doesn't go all the way to the bottom. It stops by maybe about a little bit. It stops so far in there. And I got this little piece here to go in there. If it'll go in there. It definitely ain't making it anymore. Ain't gonna try making this anymore. So there's that for a top pin. And then to do the bottom pin will be hollowed out. And then the inner pin on the bottom would have the same kind of thing. You'd have two pieces in it, like that. And then when it's picked the right spot, this piece here goes in the top part here, and then the bottom piece stays in the bottom pin, but the inner bottom pin would push it up this little piece inside of it. I'm gonna put this in something before I lose it. And there it is. That one's I'm gonna set that there. Now I'm gonna try doing that with the bottom pin. And see, this was that. This was a, I believe it was a 180. I think that's a 180. Yeah, it's 180. And this piece here, thin this down and take a little off. I could actually use that there to cut the piece for that. This could go easy or it could go wrong. I'm guessing it's going to go wrong. Most of the ideas I do, like this kind of thing, usually do go wrong. Ground it down too much. Ground it too flat. I gotta do another one. Where is it? Thought I'd do that little trick. I lost it. No biggie, it's on the floor. It'll get vacuumed with the rest of them. The rest of the stuff that goes on the floor. Alright. Try this again. Make sure this is the right size. Yep. It's the 188. And remember that. Probably hopefully this thing's still going. Let's see here. If I can get this to work. is it going backwards when I'm trying to get it to come out? This is why I don't do pin and pins, because I can't see what I'm doing and I don't have the patience as much to do it because of my eyesight. Try this again. I'm going to start with this stuff first. Okay. There's that. I don't suggest people try that. Stopping the machine with your fingers like that. Could end up hurting yourself. Okay, there's the pin there. Now I gotta get another one of these 180s and measure it next to it and see what kind of a top pin I need to make it work right the way I want it to. I don't know if this will work or not. This is just a guessing game, I guess. See if this 96 one would work. Nope, but it's about half 96. 363 would be the one, I guess. I'm gonna have to go a little bit bigger bottom pin. or bottom top pin for the bottom, I should say, so that I can do this right. I'm using 81 to make the cut on the key a little bit deeper than I made. I guess this will work. I'll have to file that key down a little bit, I guess, for it to work. So tiny. Oh. If I put it the right way without rolling off. Like I said, I don't know how long this video is going, if it's still going or not. I'm checking every so often. Now I gotta find that drill bit again and pliers. I think I put it away. Nope, it's not in there. What? There it is. See if I can do this one now, like I did that one. I gotta put the guard on though, so I don't get my fingers in it. Kind of bumpy. and got shoved in there. I was putting too much pressure on it. Here's a prime example as to why I don't do this. And I'm not going to do it anymore after I try to attempt this thing. I don't have the equipment. As you can see, it chewed up the side on that one, on this spot. I didn't have it going straight. So I gotta get another one. And try to do it again. Maybe this time it'll work right. It was a little tighter that time, I think. If this don't work, I'm gonna just scrap this idea. I'm not patient enough to do this. Especially my eyes. Just making a spot for the thing so it won't be so jumpy around. And a little countersink hole. Missed my eye by an inch. It went through. Cool. Not to play with that thing anymore. Pretty crummy. That was a total failure too. Hole is not evenly in the middle, and it's coming out, and the hole comes out the side. So I'm gonna just scrap this idea of trying to do this, because I'm just gonna waste pins trying to do that. Anyway, the idea was that what I wanted to do was to have, like I said, it's shorter on the inside, on the inner pin here, like I did on the top, and have a piece above it that filled up the top of the whole pin, like, so it made it a complete shear line on both sides. So it was actually a 6-piece pin, and well, like I said, like I just tried to do it, and I failed to make the work in the bottom. I got the top worked, the bottom one just didn't want to do it for me. Twice I tried. I guess it just was gonna be a failed idea to even try to do that. Maybe one day I'll have the right stuff to do it, or to try doing it, or maybe somebody will do it and see this video and try doing it themselves, and maybe it will happen. It ain't gonna work for me, I guess. I feel like I wasted people's time, whoever's watching. Failed project idea. I've been out here long enough, out here in the shop long enough to get all sweaty, and it didn't work. The idea didn't work. I got a key made though for another challenge lock. And I'm sorry that didn't work out. I was hoping it would. Like I said, my eyes are not that great to try seeing something like that. I don't have the right equipment to really do that even. I don't want to bother trying. Top came out the way I wanted it to, but the bottom wouldn't go for it. It would seem. Waste of time trying to do it even. A little mad about that, but at least I tried. That's all I can say. I got a key made up for another challenge lock whenever I put that over here. So I remember. I gotta go in and get cleaned up, wash my hands and that. ready for dinner. See you later. Thank you for watching.